Earlier this year, the new railway line opened to Leven, bringing the passenger trains back to Leven for the first time in many years. I've been coming here since I was small, for about 50 years now. Got off the train, walked through the town there. So a lot has changed. Looking a bit worse for wear. So I'm going to head from the town along the front to Largo, and then hopefully on to Elie, camping overnight somewhere in between. So I'm going along part of the Fife Coastal Path, and you get round to these houses. Very little's changed over the years, apart from the huge amount of cars that are here now. I used to come when I was small. Very few private cars owned, and these roads were quite clear of vehicles. And now there's cars squeezed in all over the place. Approaching the bowling club, where we used to spend a lot of time. My mum and dad used to go there. There was a club in there, and we were sent to the amusements across the road. But we whiled away the hours and the pennies, and then we went over there and joined them. You weren't allowed in the club as kids, so you had to sit outside. You get your juice and crisps brought out to you, and then you would sit there while they enjoyed the entertainment. There's a caravan park there, and then there's Largo in the distance. It's a Largo wall up there, and we are heading round there to Elie. There's meters for cars here. And the Fife Coastal Path goes along the back of the caravan park. I think if you try to cut through, you end up getting caught in fences and things, so we'll take this way. In the summer, you used to go over to the golf course after it closed at night, and you could go around and gather up all the golf balls that had been lost during the day. Sometimes you could end up with a bucket load, and then if you took them off the golf club, some of the golfers would buy them back off you in bulk, which give you more money to spend back in the pleasure land, as it was called then. Stop for a bit of foraging.
You're the only girl got a hold on me. Take me by the hand, never let me leave. All I wanna be is all you need. There's so much more to see. We could board a bus or a southbound train. Find a little town, no one knows our name. We can turn around, come back again. Anything to escape the rain. Anything to escape the rain. All that I want is to be anywhere. You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You We could wake up to the burning sun. Take me by the hand, lovers on the run. I just wanna be forever young. This love.
Stop for a second. I'm going to put the drone up and a golf ball landed just behind me. Well, you can see it over there, but mind how you go here.
You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You are all that I want is to be anywhere. You
So this is just at the back of London Links Golf Club, and it's a pair of old bunkers from the Second World War, part of the coastal defences here. I think you can still go in since I've done my hip in. I try to avoid climbs like that there. I could go up, sort of clamber around it, but there is another more accessible bunker further along the coast which I'm home to visit, so if you fancy you can pop up and have a look. I'll keep going just now, almost at Largo. The sand makes it hard going. It's a bit more compact than the beach. Still takes it out of you. Yeah, there's a seal out there. And that rock that's sticking up. It's the first seal that I've seen today. Enjoying the sun. behind me you can see the statue of Alexander Selkirk, who was marooned on the island of Juan Fernandez, and when he came back, he was finally rescued, and when he came back he became a bit of a celebrity. The writer Daniel Defoe, he based his book Robinson Crusoe on what happened to Alexander, and you can come and see his statue in the village, a wee focal point. So we're planning to pick up a beer in the village. We went a bit wrong because we're going to get the shop shut. I don't have time to sit and have a beer. This section of the coastal path takes you along the old railway line. This is the bed of the old railway that used to come through here. A lot of people would like it reopened. Every few metres along the path, memorial benches. It seems that this path was quite a popular walk. If you need a seat, you're not going to go short. There's a popular spot. You'll probably see more benches going up here in future. There's a fellow dossing down behind the ruins back there. I don't know whether he's a long distance walker or no shelter up, just a sleeping bag. Thought there was a pile of rags that was lying at the start. No tent, no shelter. He was sound asleep. I said earlier that we're coming up to some more of the World War II defences. Just up here, there's a lot of the. This is the first of the tank defences I've seen again, the big blocks. Just round here, there's a couple of bunkers. The last time I was here, they were in fairly good condition. From here, they look as if they're not too bad. I think one of them had been turned into a bat sanctuary, so you couldn't actually go into one, but the other one you could get in. Let's see if we can get inside it. Do not listen to the voices. these words, then you will never leave this place. And there's nobody here. We get some seasonal visitors by the look of things. And not a great line of sight. Lots of poo bags kindly left by dog owners, by the looks of things. I'm really surprised there was nothing actually facing the beach. Yeah, it's strange. Ah. I don't know if that was a swallow or a bat. Check later on the tape. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure this is the one that was being used for bats. But the door's open now. If I can squeeze in. Got it. And we're going to head for that woodland over there. Hopefully get a bit of a windbreak off that and pitch the tent somewhere near there. Got 1 hour until sunset. Judging by the well-worn little path here, it looks as if near the 5th tee, quite a few people miss the actual coastal path, and it starts to take you in towards the golf course inland. So there's a little, you can see that there's a well-worn path, and people have been using it kind of back on the right line. So I want to watch out for it. Got onto the beach here. Ooh. Yeah. That thing. A big jellyfish, maybe about 10 inches across. Not something you want to come into contact with when you're in for paddle. Taking me a bit longer than I expected. But I'm almost at Ruddons Point, which is where I'm home to camp for this evening. So There's a bridge over here, I have to head over. Otherwise, it's waiting time. Yep. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, no shortcuts here. Take the bridge. You can see underneath there's a lot of stuff on the, a lot of vegetation on the bottom. Left there by the high tides. That's 20 to 9. I didn't get through the setup of the tent. I've put this one up before, it's MSR Elixir 1. Met a couple of nice people just as I was setting up. It turns out they'd also been in the same line of work as myself. Got chatting. So I thought I'll cut to the chase with the video and get the tent set up. The last light was about, well, sunset was half an hour ago. Still got a fair bit of light. It's quite nice. But it's the 31st of August, so for the end of August for this year, it's actually quite a nice evening, considering the weather we've had this year. So tomorrow's 1st of September. I've got the tent set up inside now. I'll show you a couple of new bits of kit that I've got. And then it's time for dinner because I am starving. Right, so tonight, the sleeping system I have, this is the latest one that I've got. Rather than bring the large mat, I was in Tesco a few weeks ago and I came across this end of season sales. So it's a Bestway Wonderlight inflatable sleeping mat. Now, they were going on at Amazon for about £25. Tesco had them down to 10, so I grabbed one. About a week later, they were down to £7.50, and they're now sold out. So if you'd see one, it'd be worth grabbing. I had to buy a Flextail Tiny Pump 2X so that I can blow this up. So the Flextail actually cost 2.5 times as much as the mat. And I'm using the Snug Pack Jungle Blanket. So all in all, quite a small setup. So I shall get this set up. If I'll try this mat. I'll see how it goes. I've got a closed cell mat as well, just to put underneath. But I'll try it first, see how this goes. If I have to, I'll put the other mat under. But I'll get this set up. Yeah, that inflated, not bad size. Takes up most of the width of the tent. First part of tonight's dinner is barbecue chicken from a barbecue that I done yesterday. Look forward to this all day. I'm now going to fire pot spicy pork noodles. Had a few of these fire pot meals. They're not the greatest, but the spicy pork noodles one seems to be not too bad. So I'll have one of these next. It's you get this stuff with a lot of packaging, you get parcels and things delivered with it. It's quite handy if you keep it. You can make it in a pouch, which will hold most of the dehydrated food that you get from camping stores, and keeps it warm while it's rehydrating. Sometimes at these places you get quite popular. You find the more popular campsites attract mice. So when I'm anywhere like that, I usually put the food and any rubbish outside the tent. Hopefully, if something's going to come and chew on it, then I can do it out there. And I won't have to chew through rucksacks or tents or anything to get to it. Fingers crossed nothing becomes double bagged. The food, the rubbish is only got the one bag. If something comes for it, then fair enough, but hopefully it'll leave this alone. Right, time to give this a try. Yummy. See if it tastes any better than it looks. Definitely, definitely hydrated enough. Good. Sometimes you get these things, and because they don't put the marker on the outside. Sorry, they don't put the markers on the inside, so you've got to guess where you're supposed to put the water up to. That looks with back ginger there. Looks quite nice. Yeah. One of the reasons you carry these dehydrated meals is to save weight, but on a coastal camp like this, you haven't to carry the water in anyway, so it's kind of a false economy. You'd as well just bring in a fully hydrated meal than doing this, because I'm having to carry in so much water to rehydrate them. Nice meal, right enough, but it's worth bearing in mind if you're going to be somewhere where you have to carry the water in. If you're in some location where you can gather water, then great, they're well worth it. Not so much here. That's almost 11 o'clock. And, I'm going to call it a night. Had a wee peek outside there, a little bit of cloud cover. There's supposed to be a bit of aurora activity. I'm not seen anything yet, but I'll keep my eye on the sky just to see. But it's starting to cloud over a wee bit. So whether I get the clear skies that you need, I don't know. But we'll call it a night, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, that's 7:10. Not a bad night. The mat held up okay. Bit chilly at times, so I had to put an extra layer on. It seems to have worked alright. I have to get up now for the early morning dog walkers start to come around, get the gear packed up. and do the walk out to the Elie. Always worth grabbing some of these if you're staying in a hotel and you're on the breakfast bar. Handy for fitting in your bag. Milk powder, Alpen, breakfast. Just leave this to sit for 5 minutes or so to soften up a bit. If the shop hadn't been closed last night, I'd probably brought in fresh milk. Would have been fine this morning. Pretty good there, I can sit. You can see the whole of yesterday's walk. Start off over there with got off the train just at Leven. Right along the front. Over to Lower Largo. Past Barley. Yeah, 2 bunkers that I went to were just over there. And around this wee bay, over the bridges. Little camp. Then we move on, but footprint for a tent. There's a lot of rabbit activity here, a lot of rabbit poo on the ground. Things like that. It just saves you having to clean the bottom of the tent later on when you go home. If anything, the only thing you're going to have to clean is the footprint. And if you're ever thinking of reselling your tent, then it keeps the bottom in really good condition. So I'd recommend using one, and for the weight of them, there's not much to them. The bottom of this looks as if it's just came out the bag out the showroom. And nobody likes a scruffy bottom. Ten to 9, and I'm leaving the campsite. So there's a bus in Earlsbury at 20 past 10. I need to be on that. It's an hour and a half, so it might be a wee push. Might not get that one. We'll see how it goes. These defences are to keep German caravans out of the caravan park. I think we'll take them down now. It's been a while. Pass through Shelby Caravan Park. Not sure if they take tents, I don't think so. They take awnings, so you can have a tent attached onto your car. You have a pop-up tent, a roof box tent probably, as long as there's a vehicle attached to it. No tent for the backpacker. Because of the Fife Coastal Path, and many other paths to be honest, is the bags of poo that people leave lying. I noticed on the stretch between Largo and Ruddons Point that if you did see any dog poo, they didn't bother bagging it there, not enough walkers. Probably think they can get away with it. But, this section you start to see the green and black plastic bags tucked in. Oh, there's another one. There's a pile there. Yeah, environmentally friendly. Yeah, we love the outdoors so much. We come and dump bags of crap in it. Thanks. In the previous video, I camped here. You can find that on my YouTube channel. I'll try and put a link to it, but I'm not that good with YouTube to be honest. But camped here, and I did a thing over there called the chain walk, which is a series of chains between here and Earlsbury. It's called the Elie chain walk. It's not at Elie. It starts just down there actually, I can see the sign for it. And it's well worth doing. And again, that's in the same video. You can also find it on my Every Ramble blog, where If you just search for Elie chain walk, you'll find a description of all the series of chains that's on it. See one of the chains down there. Just in that little cove. Goes up and down the other side. It's been so long since I've been doing any walking of any decent length and carrying a weight. Pads on my feet are really killing me. I've done a lot of mileage, but oh, they're nipping. They put a fence around this now. There used to be a large gun mounted on a turntable here. You can see what's left of the mechanism down below, so that would allow the gun to be rotated, turned to various points along the coast. The gun itself would have been protected by these cliffs, so it would have been quite hard to scale to take the gun emplacement out, and at the same time it could have probably had a fairly good view and a fairly good arc of fire along this whole coastline. I think by 1940 the Allies had been pushed out of Norway, so you can see why there was a fear why the Germans could have invaded along this northeastern coast. It would have been quite a feat, probably certainly more than the German Navy was capable of, and for the distance. It wasn't the short hop that the Allies made when they invaded Europe in 1944. It would have been a considerably more difficult task to carry out a seaborne invasion from Europe to Europe. If you go into some of the old bunkers here, I went to one further up near St Andrews, and there's a lot of graffiti in it from the people who built it. So a lot of the ones that built these bunkers were actually Polish. So some of the Polish soldiers, those that escaped from the Nazis, managed to get across the sea, and they were involved in the construction of the maritime defences here. And that's the other end of the chain walk down there. Don't know if you can make it out, there's a white sign tacked onto the cliff. You go round the corner there, you have the first chain. It's best that you try these things when the tide is going out and not when it's coming in. If you do it when the tide's coming in, then you're really against the clock, and I wouldn't recommend it. Don't know if you can hear that, but on those rocks out there, you can hear this woo, woo coming. You can hear it all the way up here. And there's seals out there, quite a large amount. So if you've made it this far, congratulations, well done. There's no prize, but if you can, please like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It helps push videos up the YouTube algorithms. That'll give me more than 4 views, which would be nice. So thank you very much. Spike Milligan that said that golf is a good walk spoiled. There's no Airdrie. That's me and Elie. I'm going to go through the bus, which is just across there. That's me at the bus stop at Elie. 10 minutes to spare. I'll jump on the bus back to Leven. Train to Edinburgh. Train to Airdrie. I'll get home sometime this afternoon. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I have another video for you soon.